Hello, people of God. This is Father Joe Krupp, pastor at Holy Family in Grand Blanc and St. Mark and Goodrich. And I'm here to give you all an update. As of 11 this morning, the governor has asked us all to obey a stay-at-home directive for a minimum of the next 3 weeks. It is our intention to obviously obey that order for the good of society. What does that mean? I'm going to walk you through what that means and share with you our plans. We've been preparing for this for a couple of weeks. So first of all, if you're doing the math, you know that 3 weeks means Holy Week and Easter. Don't be afraid. We have plans. We will live stream those masses and services, and we are working on ways to share those with you. For example, on Good Friday, it is our intention, if we're able, to process through the streets with the cross to remind us all of the wonder of the Holy Cross. What does this closure mean? We are going to close all buildings. Everything here will stop except our ministry to the poor. That means our parish office is closed. That means our church is closed. Will not be a place for private or even public prayer. The only thing happening in there will be the masses that we live stream every day. If you have a medical emergency, that death is imminent, please use the parish emergency number. I am asking you not to use it for anything but that. That way we can be sure and get any messages from those who need immediate prayerful assistance. Our mechanical systems will all be put into night mode, and we will have some of our employees who will walk through the buildings at various points during the day to make sure there are no issues. We are not allowed to have any volunteers involved in any of our parish ministries during this time. How will we do Mass? The way we've been. Everything's going to continue as we have been. Namely, Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, Father Peter will be at the live streamed Mass at 8 a.m. I will have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. Mass on our live stream. I will also be praying a 10 a.m. Mass on Sunday. All of these live stream events are available on our Church of the Holy Family Facebook page or our parish web page, which is www.hfgb.org. hfgb.org. You'll be able to find our Mass there, and even if we're able, we're going to figure out if we can, every once in a while, simply put out the Blessed Sacrament and lock the camera on there for that gift. What about our Eucharistic processions? We intend on continuing these. However, it's just going to be Father Peter or I, right? We're going to cover as many neighborhoods as we can, and the person doing the video feed. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do what we did before with servers and incense and candles. So you'll see myself or Father Peter and a vehicle leading us and taking video for those whose neighborhoods we are not in. Please keep in mind, if you see us and you would like a blessing, you can come out on your porch or in the yard and we will bless you. We're going to make sure and try to keep that 6 feet rule in effect. You don't need to be physically close to be blessed by the Eucharist. All right? Again, we will ask you, please don't join in the procession. I know you'd love to, and my God, we would love for you to, but we should not do that right now. Let's talk real quick about funerals. What if a funeral comes up? What we'll offer to do is any number of things. We can wait until the crisis passes, or we can simply pray a memorial Mass, just the priest at the altar, and we can do a private live stream, I think through Facebook. The people who are in charge of that part, they know. All I know is you can show up through Facebook by invite from the family. Give me a moment here, folks. Yeah. Palm Sunday. Let's get to Palm Sunday. We're going to stream the 10 a.m. Mass as we're going to do this whole time, and we are working on a plan for palm distribution. Please keep in mind, it is imperative to us that we stay obedient to the rules that the state gives us. So we have a whole team of people trying to figure out how are we going to pull this off so people can get blessed palms without us being a part of spreading this disease. For our Holy Week, we are working on plans right now. We already have a good amount of them, but we'll wait till we get closer to talk about them. And again, on Good Friday, Father Peter and I will be processing through the streets with the cross. It is my sad duty to inform you that the building project on our church is now suspended. The workers, too, are under these rules, and of course, we would never ask them to violate those rules. With all of these, we have another worry, of course, about our financial support. The response from you has been amazing, and I'm so terribly grateful. Please, if you are able, contribute to our parish either through our push pay button or mailing in donations, whatever you can do. We don't want to neglect our duty to the poor, obviously, but also please be conscious. We do pay people, a lot of people who work here. This is a very large place, and any help you can offer, we will be so very grateful for. Now, all of these things are worrisome, I know, and a great many of you are afraid. I want to remind you that Jesus has not abandoned us, and that these situations are the times where we find out what we are capable of in Jesus' name. C.S. Lewis one time talked about our misunderstanding of the idea of God testing us. I remember when I was a kid, something awful would happen and someone would tell me, God's testing you. And I thought, what an awful thing God is doing. When we talk about God testing us, I invite you to remember, it's not God trying to gain information. God knows everything about you. He's trying to show you what you're capable of. And you need to remember that this isn't just you. This isn't just your family. This is the Spirit of living God inside of you. So when we start to worry about our personal future, I invite us to step into the worries of others. Think of those who've been in the hospital for the last month or so, literally haven't had human contact outside of medical professionals. Is there a way you can reach out to them? I don't know, but I'll bet you can if you think about it. How about all those medical professionals and all the people working in the hospitals who are pushed as hard as they can go? Can you pray for them when you're worried? Think of our abandoned, our neglected, our poor, our alone. Not so that you can say, oh, my suffering doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is we can all remember we suffer together. And we can say to Jesus, in my suffering, I join with yours. And I help you save the world. We are never alone. We are never without hope because the Spirit of the living God is in us. So I don't know what the future holds, but I know God's already there. So we're going to be okay. Thank you for taking time to listen to this. We will keep you updated on our Facebook page and on our Church of the Holy Family webpage at www.hfgb.org. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you all.